Hey, good evening, B.C.E. here. Forgive the background acoustics and the fireworks. Pretty inescapable this evening where I am. Anyway, I want to talk about, well, obviously I start off with a couple things here. One, I'll be moving all my videos to my third channel. And secondly, I just noticed Boss Hogg from the Parkland shooting is doing interviews this evening, so I'll be covering that on my third channel later on. Anyway, so, I want to talk about Stockholm Syndrome, which is what this all is. Liber Oz, Book 77. Right, it's all fictional though, it's all in our heads. This exists for no reason. They just thought it was a good assemblage of verbs and adjectives and nouns in this particular format for no good reason. And the mockery runs deep. It runs very deep. David, a Mason, right? Pentagrams, red and blue for masonry. Here's the C.E., daughter of the American Revolution. Police 33, police 27, police 33, department in Cedar Rapids. 1233 First Avenue, sure. 12 is 2, 6 is 3, and 3 is 6. Or, it's a joke. 3, 6, you could just keep going with this format right here. The key, my turd, Satan-worshipping father, and my complicit turd, witch, ass-banging, sodomite, witchcraft-practicing, baby-eating, devil-worshipping whore mother gave me to a safety deposit box, which I'm sure they had a nefarious purpose for, because they're scumbags. Right, the Great Deception. This is a Christian country. There's nothing Christian about this country. Nothing. They murder anything that moves. They fuck everything with a hole. They practice wizardry. They lie their ass off. And they made us love them. See? Well, I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm sure there are people who have been awake for a long, long time. I'm not one of those people, though, unfortunately. But I am now. Right? And that's what it's all been. Don't tell me about these just wars that are all 33. World War 33, this person 33, that 33, Kennedy 33, everything's a fucking 33. Because they used witchcraft. And signs, symbols, colors, names, dates, letters, and numbers. To coerce us, manipulate us, just straight lie to us. This is my turd, Eastern Star, daughter of the American Revolution, with the red and blue for masonry, 77, and pentagram 33 logo, turd, Eastern Star witch, baby-eating, Satan-worshipping mother, and her dead dog's gravestone, in which both of these numbers are 33, which is a mathematical impossibility. Right, because here's what they do. They rape babies. They ritualize babies. They hurt children. They murder things. They sacrifice people. This is what they do. This is what this place is about. The USA 311. And you sit here and think, because the signs and the symbols are everywhere. And you sit here and think, how could I be so deceived? I'm talking about myself now. Well, as I've said previously, it's not difficult to deceive someone from birth. It's difficult to fuck it up, isn't it, Mom? Isn't it, Dad? It's hard to fuck it up, but you did. Liber Oz, 77, Route 77. Right, these are Masonic lodges in Iowa. Hawkeye 33. Doesn't seem much like a Christian country. 1776 is 21 for triple repetition. And a 17, 8, and 9 is 17, 8, and 9 is also 72 for the land of OZ. Because they coerced, manipulated, lied their way right back to where they were initially. Right. And just, excuse me. And just to make my point, one of seemingly millions. 3, 5, 6, 5 and 6, 11, 3, 11, police, 33. How did we end up loving these people, right? Well, witches' wands are made from Hollywood, right? And how many portrayals, performances, how many of those have we had to watch of the heroic police officer, the lone wolf police 33 officer, who's just doing his job? Well, it's a crock of shit. This is the world of opposites. And it's just nothing more than Stockholm Syndrome. I was taken to this maze a few months ago with my kids. I found it interesting. My turd witch whore mother and my scumbag Satanist pedophile father and all my witchcraft wizard former friends, my friends 33. Stockholm Syndrome, which is what we have all suffered from to some extent. Because if you think you haven't had enemies in your midst, well, you're just incorrect. Yeah, so he takes her captive and eventually she falls in love with him. But yeah, isn't it romantic? No, it's Stockholm Syndrome, which is what this is. We've been held captive here. And most of us didn't even know we were being held captive. It is literally 1984. Up is down, black is white. Nothing makes sense. Because you've identified with your captor. I have, at least in the past, obviously. Right? Good and bad. Light and dark in the same. No. And they mean it to the nth degree. They're not talking about like, oh, you stole a blow pop and then you apologized for it, but you were nice the rest of the day. They mean they raped a child. They raped an infant. They murdered someone for a demonic exchange of energies. The djinn, right? Right, why all the references to Stockholm Syndrome? Because it's a real thing. And that's what they've done to us. No different than making doctors look like heroes with ER, Emergency 33. Stockholm Syndrome is just coincidentally 776. When was the country founded? Right, 1776. 7 times 6 is 42. It's also 69, the micro and the macro. Remember the movie Big? Anyone remember that movie? Where he's working for FAO Schwartz, Penny Marshall, Laverne and Shirley, because it's all connected. Directed that film starring Tom Hanks. Right, Tom Hanks. Splash, directed by Opie Cunningham, Ron Howard, Howard 33. Howard directed Apollo 13, 7 and 6. 7 times 6. Ron Howard also directed created Arrested Development. The case for Arrested Development is Orange 33. Jason Bateman and Jessica Walter are featured wearing red and blue from Masonry 77. And on. Sarah Michael 33. Right, because the incidences of Stockholm Syndrome that they give you are bullshit, Patty Hearst, etc. We are the real victims of Stockholm Syndrome. In particular, and more specifically, the kids they have done this to, and the lives they have ruined. These motherfuckers in particular. Skull and bones, it all emanates from them. It all comes from the top. The corpse, the fish head, you pick your metaphor, pick your hyperbole, pick your Masonic saying. Right, the Jolly Roger. Which eye is he missing? The lightning bolt clad right eye. That's which one. Because it's all about Satanism. That's the secret, quote unquote. And we've been held here, just like in Egypt the first time, because this is Egypt, and been made to choke down propaganda and identify with the things they want you to identify with. Pirate 33. Pirate 21. 2 and 1 is 3. It's also a 777. Triple repetition characteristic of magic. Right, Wednesday, July 4th. 7-4. 7 times 4 is 2 8s. Back to the Future. 13 colonies originally, right? 6 and 7, 7 and 6, 42. Terrorists, which is what they are, which is what this has all been. One prolonged, giant incident of terrorism, mental and physical. Stockholm Syndrome, the theft of an entire people, the selling out of an entire people, the selling out of the Lord and Savior, the selling out of the one and only true God, the selling out of his own people. And what I mean is by that is, excuse me, I flipped that. The selling out of their own people by a large contingent of Yeshua HaMashiach's people. Okay, for what? Worldly bullshit. That's what. That's what. Because apparently people are that easy. And the rest of us, just terrified. Not anymore, but you know what I mean. Just scare the living shit out of you over and over and over again. Terrorists of the USA. 88, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99. 88 miles per hour. Back to the Future, Michael 33, J. Fox 666, directed by Robert Zemeckis, Robert 33. We are hostages. 67. 76. All the jails are for sheep, ha. 99, 66, 9/11. Hostages. Lost. Because that's what it is. They moved the line. Why do you think the 33rd parallel runs right through this country? Right? Why? Just coincidentally, like everything else? Everything else is a coincidence? It's all a giant accident, like everything else. Give me a break. Right, spiritual titles, spiritual terms. The blacklist. Why are they so scared of names being named? Because they know what's in store for them. They know what's coming, and we're fucking coming. You know what's coming? You running through the woods from us. Peacefully. Not because we're going to harm you. No, no, no. We're going to gawk at you. We're going to shame you. We're going to tell everybody, every single person what you have done. And you'll be blacklisted in the sense that no one will even want to look in your eyes. That's what we're going to do. Right, Lethal Weapon. Mad Max, MM for 33. Mel Gibson 42. Witches Wands, Mel Gibson 33. Miller 33. Tina Turner, the other star. Her son apparently died. Well, Craig is not dead. I have some good news. Craig is not dead. Ha ha ha. 110, 7-11. Age 59, the age he apparently died at. Age 59 is 67, because this is a language. It's the one language. It's the rebuilt Tower of Babel. And they have manipulated, lied, controlled, witchcrafted us, if that's even a term, into identifying with them. identifying with our captors. 59 years, 77. Pentagrams, 33. Red and blue for masonry, 77. Circles, 33. We did it all to you. Red and blue for masonry, 77. It's also 95 to illustrate the Ouroboros. 9 and 5 is also 14 for 2 sevens. Red and blue for masonry, ha is 113, 311, 33. The European flag, pentagrams, circle, because it's all one thing, and they're all working against us. And up until a few years ago, they had made us identify with them. And what does this look like? The EU headquarters. Right, because that's what it is, and the symbolism, oh, they're heavy on the symbolism. Europe, 33, because this is a plan. Belgium, 33, right? The Belgian bombing, Bedlam in Belgium, AC/DC, Antichrist, Devil's Children. Remember Brexit, right? It's all a Masonic hoax. Brexit's garbage. There are no choices. Election, 33. It's all Stockholm Syndrome, intimidation, murder, lying, theft. Talk like Christians, act like pagans. 75. '75 Talcott Road, 7 and 5, 12, 66, 777. Route 77, out my back door. My mother, Order of the Eastern Star. That's a rainbow. That's a downward pentagram. That says fatal in the middle. Those are pyramids. 33rd degree Freemasonry. Why? We know why. The fallen angels. And they have made us identify with our captors. This is from Russian Vid's video. The ribbon, 33. Languages. He smushed them all together again. Languages, 33. King James Freemason, 77. This fop. And why do you think LeBron James is doing that? Why? Just because? No. Because the secret is, they stole this place. And if people really knew, if you really knew what's been done to you, like I know what's been done to me. Oh, because a lot of people just don't know. You have an inkling, right? It's like the Matrix. A splinter in your mind, right? Who put the splinter there? They did. Cleveland, 33. In the land of OZ, in which for a long time I engaged in false idol worship. Hollywood actors wanting to be a paid liar, identifying with people that in reality I can't understand or relate to one bit. Because I don't murder. I don't hurt innocents. I don't lie. This is what they do. This is how we're different. And this is... It's just what's been done to all of us. And I mean good people of the world, Yahweh's people. What has been done to us is the cruelest thing I can imagine. And what's been done to those kids goes far beyond cruel. Far beyond. Route 77. All here by coincidence. Right, the eagle, freedom, fighting a war. Because you know what it was when you hear about an oppressed people and you think that you were part of an oppressed people. Because that's the deception, is they think they actually are oppressed. You're not oppressed. You're just wizard practicing idiots. Satan, 2 sevens. Witches, 2 sevens and 33. Route 77 in Connecticut. These people that I thought I loved, that I identified with. I can't identify with one thing about them. Hartford, 33. King of Prussia, 66. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. 77. It's also 110 for another 77. 7-Eleven. 2 sevens is 33. Slurpee is 33. 2 sevens is also 44. Triple seven for 3 wizards is 143. 14 times 3. Which is pi, which is 42. Red and blue for masonry. Pyramids, 42. Pyramids, also an inverted 42. Pentagrams, 42. Pentagram, 33. Red and blue for masonry. My point is, how did they get us to identify with them? How did they do this? Well, they lied. It's a kidnapping. 69. Bank robbers, 33. All hoaxes, 33. There's a reason why the presidents are the bank robbers. Police, 33. Stormtroopers. Police worship Satan, 88. Police worship Lucifer, 116. 99, 66, 9/11. The Devil, 33. Lucasfilm, 33. Lucasfilm is witchcraft, ha ha ha. 88. Flat Earth dome symbolism, green. The USA is pure evil, 75. The USA is pure evil, ha ha, 76. Red and blue for masonry, 77. Skull and Bones, 322, ha ha ha, 75. 75 Talcott Road. So let's not identify with them anymore. And again, happy Independence Day. Love you. Have a good one.